Hey everyone.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. We'll be talking about Echeveria Violet Queen today.
Yeah, what a gorgeous plant. So this one's also called Echeveria Violet Queen Hen and Chicks, like some sempervivums. It's got the hen and the chicks. And it's also thought to be an Echeveria elegans hybrid. And we did have one of those to show you, but...
Yeah, unfortunately, guys, we had some quite bad hail in Canberra fairly recently, quite big, about golf ball size.
Yeah.
So it did damage the plant a fair bit, but at a later date we will show you that in another video.
Yeah, but we'll tell you all about this beautiful specimen here today.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So as you can see, very beautiful plant with a lot of rosettes, quite fast growing. So you can expect that they'll get to about 20 centimeters tall and about 30 centimeters wide.
So that's 8 inches and 12 inches.
Yeah. Very symmetrical kind of distribution of the plant as well.
Yeah.
You can probably see it a bit there if we lean it forward.
We're going to put a photo up over there.
Yep. Yeah, and so apart from that, just expect that there'll be numerous offsets, a bit of a mounting habit, as you can kind of see on this one here. And yeah, in terms of the actual presentation of the plant, they've got very long silvery kind of green leaves, which will tend to curl up kind of a little bit like a lotus plant. So
beautiful.
And they do get little pink tinges on the ends if they get enough bright sun or enough cold. So basically if the plant's been stressed enough, which will also give the plant a little bit of a blue tinge as well, that stress. But we'll put a little picture of that up here as well. And yeah, we'll throw you over to Gareth for the location you want to put these guys.
So we've potted it like we do with most of the plants, because then we can create the temperature and the environment for it better. It's got very well draining soil here. It's got about 50% sand in that soil. So yeah, crucial that has that for all Echeverias. And this one, we've got it in a full sun for most of the day, but afternoon sun, like again, most of our plants, we've got it shielded at the moment. It's 40 degrees Celsius here at the moment, so very, very hot. And the plants will tend to dry out a bit quicker as well in pots, which is important. So yeah, we're just trying to reduce that watering and take care of the plant. This plant also is very tolerant to lower temperatures, so down about -4 degrees Celsius.
So about 25 degrees Fahrenheit.
Which is fantastic. It does tolerate a light to moderate frost, but heavy frost we would have to protect that from, which we do get here sometimes, but very positive for us that it'll go down to about -4, because we do get that quite a bit in our winters. So very it's got a great temperature range, this plant, which we love. And it also likes having below 10 degrees Celsius.
Or 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Again, to create more colour with that plant. So it does actually like colder temperatures, within reason.
Within reason, yeah.
Yeah, depends where you live, depends where you are. But crucial things as well, bright sunlight, so you could have it inside the house, but you'd need it at a very sunny location, right near a window. Other than that though, very versatile plant, and Jared will talk to you about how we take care of it.
Yeah, so with this one, as we mentioned before, it's an Echeveria, and we've kind of mentioned it with also the Echeveria blue curls before in a couple of other of our videos. That there's a few key rules when dealing with Echeverias. Firstly, try and avoid watering the rosettes too much. The reason being, it can cause a bit of rotting on that part of the plant. It's if it's unavoidable to get a little bit of water on it, that's okay, but just try and be mindful of that. Apart from that, try not to overwater in general, which we've said a lot of times for a lot of different succulents, but we'll say it again. And the one which is specific to this guy, as far as we know, is that overhandling as well can cause a bit of an effect on the colouring of the plant. So we struggle with that a bit because we tend to touch the plants a lot, but we haven't noticed it too much, but apparently it can lose a bit of colour if you do it a little bit too much. Apart from that, you want well draining soil. As the plant has dead leaves come up on it as well, you want to remove them just to remove the temptation for aphids or pests, because they will tend to use that as a starting point to start eating away at the plant. And yeah, if you're going to repot it, which this guy would be probably getting reasonably close to moving up because he's getting so big, you'll want to do it in a warm season basically. And when you do that, try and make sure that you give it a bit of fresh soil. If there's any rotting of the roots or damage or leaves coming off the plant, you want to also take them off at the same time just to give it the best chance of basically doing well as you repot it, because that would always give it a little bit of a stress when you move it out.
So when you're repotting, you could also definitely do some propagation. So we haven't mentioned actually taking off the main stem before of an actual succulent. So because it's got the chicks, I mean, even if it doesn't, you can still do it, can't you? But then you've essentially just got a stump. But you can definitely do that with most succulents. This one's one you can definitely do it with. Again, you'd let it callus for about a week, and within about a month you should get some roots on it. You can also obviously do it through the chicks. Just cut the stem a little bit below the lowest leaf. Same process with letting it callus and roots. And also you could do it from a leaf. Yeah, so much smaller plants. You can see the sizes, you know, that's a full plant, that's a chick, and then that's just a leaf. So if you've got the patience though, you can have hundreds of these. The only thing Jared was saying before was,
yeah, basically with the leaves, it's a little bit less reliable for them to take. So it's better to do a few at a time rather than just the one, because there is the possibility it might not actually take.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, we love this plant because it brings us full, like, amazing colour year round in our garden. Very heat and, you know, cold tolerant as well. Beautiful plant. Anything else?
No, I think that's it for today. So throw us a like, throw us a subscribe.
And, we'll have another beautiful plant for you very, very soon. Bye guys.
See you guys.